the special New Year's edition of News Leader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, we'll have highlights of our most popular and important news stories from this crazy year that was 2020. All that on tonight's News Leader on 6.
The spirit of the season is timeless. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family since 1932.
Whoa, that was a rough landing. Ho, 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 ho. Boy, sure is warm and cozy in here thanks to Stroups. I think I'll take me a long winter's nap.
May you rejoice in the perfect gift, our Savior, Jesus Christ, the perfect joy, the perfect peace. To all of you, we wish
Merry Christmas.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. On Wednesday afternoon, Vanderbilt University Medical Center announced plans to purchase Tennova Healthcare Harton and Tennova Healthcare Shelbyville hospitals from subsidiaries of Community Health Systems. At the same time, Vanderbilt will acquire minority ownership in CHS Tennova Healthcare Clarksville Hospital. A definitive agreement has been signed by Vanderbilt for the acquisition of the Tullahoma Harton and Shelbyville hospitals and their related businesses, including physicians' clinic operations and outpatient services. Vanderbilt has also signed an agreement with Tennova's existing minority partner, GHS Holdings, to acquire its 20% minority interest in Tennova Healthcare Clarksville and related physician practices. Dr. Jeff Brazier, President and CEO of Vanderbilt University Medical Center and Dean of the Vanderbilt University School of Medicine, said, quote, "We are continuing to strengthen our presence across Middle Tennessee so that we can fulfill the medical center's mission to advance the health and well-being of the region we share. As we have in other counties, we are making a significant commitment to the citizens of these communities and look forward to working together toward this important goal with our new colleagues at these hospitals and clinics," end quote. In the interim, patients of the Tullahoma and Shelbyville hospitals will experience no interruption in care while leaders with Vanderbilt and Community Health Systems work closely together to ensure a smooth transition of ownership. It is the commitment of Vanderbilt to hire substantially all employees of Tennova Healthcare Tullahoma and Tennova Healthcare Shelbyville who are in good standing when transfer of hospital ownership is complete. Tennova Healthcare Clarksville and its employees and medical staff will remain a part of the Tennova network of hospitals. The purchase of the Tullahoma and Shelbyville facilities and the minority ownership agreement with Tennova Healthcare Clarksville are subject to regulatory review and are expected to be completed in the fourth quarter of 2020. Terms of the transaction will remain confidential.
Greg Perry, who was elected to the seat of Coffee County General Sessions Judge during a special primary election held in early March, was officially sworn into his new judge position Monday morning. Perry was sworn in by longtime Coffee County Judge Jerry Ledsinger. Even though most court-appointed proceedings have been halted, some court matters are continuing forward despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Perry explained, quote, "We are still here to serve the people of the county in emergency matters. I would like to thank the constituents of Coffee County for giving me this opportunity. I hope to earn their vote again in 2.5 years," end quote. Perry was elected in a Republican primary against Jason Husky, Stacy Lynch, and Jess Stockwell. The race was to fill the seat left empty by the passing of Judge Tim Brock, who died in November of last year. And more News Leader on 6 is coming up in just a moment.
Here at Stan McNabb Collision Center, we work with all major insurance companies, and we get the job done right the first time, on time.
Well, I grew up in Tullahoma. We'd always done business with Stan McNabb, so when we needed collision service after a run-in with a deer, we knew to call those guys. We already had trust with them. We called Cody. He took great care of us. He kept us posted every step of the way, and we couldn't have been more pleased.
Getting your vehicle back to pre-loss condition shouldn't be a headache. So in the event of an accident, contact me, Cody Hall, at Stan McNabb Collision Center.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Whoa, that was a rough landing. Ho, 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 ho. Boy, sure is warm and cozy in here thanks to Stroups. I think I'll take me a long winter's nap.
May you rejoice in the perfect gift, our Savior, Jesus Christ, the perfect joy, the perfect peace. To all of you, we wish
Merry Christmas.
This is the face of a fighter.
I'm fighting to keep Tennesseans working.
I'm fighting for time with my friends.
I'm fighting for football on Saturday.
I'm fighting to see my students back in the classroom.
We're fighting for our small business.
I'm fighting to keep my family safe.
Whatever you're fighting for, it's time for all Tennesseans to fight back. Until there's a vaccine for COVID-19, this is the face of a fighter. Face it, masks fight COVID-19.
Welcome back. Bonnaroo announced their 2020 lineup this morning for their 19th year on the farm in Manchester. Highlights include the return of the Grand Ole Opry, Tool, Miley Cyrus, Brittany Howard, Primus, Dashboard Confessional, Lizzo, Flume, Oysterhead, Tenacious D, Tame Impala, Lana Del Rey, Vampire Weekend, Grace Potter, Flogging Molly, and many, many others. Tickets will go on sale Thursday, and we'll bring you updates as more announcements come for the June 11th through the June 14th festival.
The 2020 Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival has been postponed due to concerns about the COVID-19 pandemic. The festival was scheduled for June 11th through June 14th. Promoters say it has now been rescheduled for September 24th through 27th. In a statement released Wednesday, Bonnaroo management said, quote, Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival will be rescheduled to take place September 24th through 27th, 2020, out of an abundance of caution and for the health and safety of all Bonnarooians, artists, staff, and community. All current tickets and on-site accommodations such as camping, tent rentals, RV rentals, etc. will be honored for the new weekend. Fans with off-site accommodations and shuttles purchased through the festival will be contacted directly with updates, end quote.
Coffee County tax coffers will take a hit of approximately $1 million as a result of the canceled 2020 Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. Festival organizers pay state and local taxes and permits, bringing the local economy millions of dollars in the economic activity and sales taxes to the county's general fund. Mariana Edinger, Coffee County Director of Accounts and Budgets, said, quote, "Depending on the ticket sales, Bonnaroo can generate sales tax revenue in the amount of $800,000 to $1 million annually. I knew when COVID-19 was declared a pandemic that the 2021 budget would need to be prepared as lean as possible, and Bonnaroo sales tax revenue should not be included. Estimating sales tax is always tricky at best, and you have to look at the county-wide sales tax as a whole and not just one event," end quote. Edinger said Coffee County is prepared to adjust its annual budget to handle the situation. Last year, in addition to Bonnaroo, the farm also welcomed music fans to the Exit 111 Festival, which was held in October. Organizers have since announced Exit 111 would not return. Yet even that smaller event generated approximately $180,000 in sales tax revenue, according to Edinger. Lisa Myers, Finance Director for Coffee County Schools, said, quote, "The school system benefits greatly from the sales tax generated from Bonnaroo. However, we were conservative when estimating the sales tax revenue that we expect to receive in 2020-2021. Therefore, we will still be hopeful that we will meet our budget projections," end quote. While Bonnaroo was originally postponed for September of this year, the organizers decided they couldn't guarantee the safety of guests, artists, or crew, and so it was pushed to 2021. Ticket holders who want a refund can do so on the Bonnaroo website during the month of July. After that, the tickets will be rolled over to the 2021 date. While we all wish Bonnaroo was going to be around, it is better to be safe than sorry. And to help hold you over, here's a clip from Bonnaroo 2016 with Pearl Jam playing Corduroy.
Bonnaroo's rescheduled dates of September 24th through the 27th being canceled due to COVID-19. Organizers have planned a virtual reality event to happen on those dates. Bonnaroovians can subscribe to Bonnaroo's official YouTube page to watch classic Bonnaroo and new performances for free. Bonnaroo announced the lineup on Wednesday morning, but the schedule is yet to be made public. Some of the highlights are classic Bonnaroo performances from the Beastie Boys, the Alabama Shakes, Jack White, James Brown, and Metallica. The archive performances will be mixed in with some new performances just for this year with some great artists, including Bruce Hornsby, Old Crow Medicine Show, St. Paul, and the Broken Bones, and David Lynch. There will also be events for viewers such as virtual campfire tales with Roby and Rage. And no, I'm not sure what that means either. But they are trying to give the fans a little of what everyone is missing during this time. Here are the videos Bonnaroo released to announce the virtual reality. And after last week's virtual reality live stream, Bonnaroo has announced new dates for the 2021 Music Festival in Manchester. Representatives stated that they wanted to thank everyone for being loyal Bonnaroovians, and they appreciate everyone's patience as they navigate the best options to ensure everyone can be together on the farm in 2021. Bonnaroo will now take place on September 2nd through the 5th of 2021, which happens to be over Labor Day. Information on lineup, camping, and accommodations will be available at a later date. Organizers encourage ticket holders to roll over your tickets to the new dates. However, they will make refunds available for those who cannot attend. If people want to roll over their already purchased tickets to the new dates, no action is required, and they will automatically ship for those new festival dates in summer 2021. If ticket holders move, they will need to update their shipping addresses, which can be done by visiting your order details at the front gate tickets website. If you are a current 2021 Bonnaroo ticket holder for the originally rescheduled June event, you will have the opportunity to refund your tickets and camping accommodations by logging onto your front gate account and selecting the refund option beginning on September the 30th at 8 a.m. The refund window will close on October 31st at midnight. All ticket holders who do not select the refund option will be automatically rolled over to the new September Bonnaroo date. For additional information, visit their website at www.bonnaroo.com. More news is coming up in a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or pop top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. And growing, getting bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash junking up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
Welcome back. At yesterday's Tullahoma City Board meeting, our newest alderman, Cernovia McGee, was sworn in.
At this time, we have one of the most important things we're going to be doing this evening. We're going to have a swearing-in ceremony for our newest alderman. So, Judge Conley, would you ask Ms. Cernovia McGee to come forward and be sworn in as our newest alderman?
If you would, young lady, raise your right hand after me. I, Cernovia McGee.
I, Cernovia McGee.
Alderman for the City of Tullahoma.
Alderman for the City of Tullahoma.
Do affirm.
Do affirm.
That I will faithfully.
That I will faithfully.
Truly.
Truly.
And impartially.
And impartially.
Perform the duties.
Perform the duties.
Of said office.
Of said office.
During my tenure.
During my tenure.
Without fear.
Without fear.
Favor.
Favor.
Or partiality.
Or partiality.
To the best of my skill.
To the best of my skill.
And ability.
And ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you would.
Local 8-time International Bluegrass Music Association winning artist Becky Buller has a new music video for her song The Barber's Fiddle, which has just been released. When asked about the song, Becky said, quote, "This is a celebration of the fiddle and the glorious tradition of passing music down from one generation to the next. I co-wrote this with Lydia Dawson, and it's inspired by 3 fiddling barbers, including Gene Boyd of the Star Barbershop in Bristol, Virginia, and Bill Womack from Woodbury, Tennessee. The song features my fantastic band, the Becky Buller Band, myself, Nate Lee, Professor Dan Bonner, Ned Lubaraki, and Daniel Harden, along with these special guest singers and fiddlers, Jason Carter, Katie Penn, Sam Bush, Laurie Lewis, Sean Camp, Laura Orshaw, Michael Cleveland, Jason Barry, Stuart Duncan, Johnny Warren playing Paul Warren's fiddle, Bronwyn Keith Hines, Deneen Richards, Tyler Andal, Brian Christensen, and Fred Carpenter," end quote. Here's The Barber's Fiddle.
Mr. Jean's Barbershop, State Street, the Virginia side. I walked in hand with Pa, 5 years old and terrified. Mr. Jean smiled at me, helped me up into the chair. In the mirror I could see an old red fiddle hanging there.
Barber caught my gaze, said that's a tale I'd like to tell of a young man who came in one day with a fiddle and a dream to sell.
He tried to live out on the road, thought music was where he belonged. Well, it broke his heart and broke his soul, made him sing a different song. Fiddle up high, fiddle down low, fiddle most everywhere I go. I'd fiddle until my dying day, if I can make a life on a fiddler's pay.
Sat in this very chair, scared of what his folks would say. His hope was gone, his pockets bare. They warned him it would end this way.
He returned to start anew, no money for a shave and trim. He asked, would this fiddle do? Said it wasn't any use to him. Fiddle up high, fiddle down low, fiddle most everywhere I go. I'd fiddle until my dying day, if I can make a life on a fiddler's pay.
Mr. Jean swept the floor, spun me around and said, you're done. I begged him to tell me more, what happened to the wayward son?
Turns out it was Mr. Jean, hung his fiddle up that day. Now I'm living out his dream, because he taught me how to play. Fiddle up high, fiddle down low, fiddle most everywhere I go. Gonna fiddle until my dying day, if I can make a life on the fiddler's pay. Fiddle up high, fiddle down low, fiddle most everywhere I go. I'm gonna fiddle until my dying day,
And stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
My wife Jackie has always been the life of the party, but things changed when she couldn't be as active anymore.
They told me I needed a double knee replacement.
It's not as big a deal as it used to be, but she still needed to go to rehab.
I was amazed at how good the therapists were at Life Care. They took really good care of me.
They took excellent care of her, and now she's back doing the things she loves, and that makes everyone happy.
Life Care Center of Tullahoma wants you to get active and live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
My great-grandfather started it in 1900, and now it's 2020, which is 120 years. We still measure your feet, still try to help you find a good fit. We're just a good old-fashioned shoe store where we'll measure your feet, make sure you're in the right size, and help you find a comfortable shoe for men, women, and children.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
And we hope you folks have a very happy and safe New Year's Day, and let's all hope that maybe 2021 is a light at the end of the tunnel and not a freight train.